Hi guys! According to timeanddate.com, it is the 3rd of March 2021 and it is 1 a.m. My name is Diamond and you're welcome to Dearest Diamond podcast, a diamond's memoir. You're welcome to Dearest Diamond, a diamond's memoir. I'm getting used to that too. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so here is the first official episode of the podcast, I think. Yeah, the last episode was more of a countdown to my birthday. You know what? Initially, yeah, that wasn't what I planned to do. But I don't know. Stuff happened, and I just thought about it. I'm like, well, since I want to launch on my birthday, I might as well launch on my birthday. So I recorded that at the turn of the day, and the response was amazing. You guys, thank you so much. Honestly, it meant a lot to me that in the first few days, I think I had about 60 something downloads on Buzzsprout. And I'm grateful, guys. I really am. Thanks for listening to me. Guys, I was so nervous that day. I still am. Because, like, before I start recording, I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? But yes, I'm here. I have promised myself some level of consistency. And I will try. I will try. Yes, so um the past week was a really busy one. That day of my birthday was amazing. I have good friends, you guys, Franny, Olivia, Vicky, Izzy. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much, everyone who wished me happy birthday, everyone who called, everyone who sent me messages and sent me money. I'm honestly very grateful. It meant a lot. Um, yeah, so today's topic is Dearest Diamond. All good things must begin. I think, yeah, that's the title. Oh, you know, I actually put the title out there before doing this recording, and I actually announced the date of the release of this recording before doing the recording. I know it's not supposed to be like that, I think, but guys, I had to commit, man. If I didn't do that, I would have found a reason not to do this. And yeah, now that I put it out there, I just have to do this, whether or not I want to, or whether or not I'm in the mood, or whether or not I like it. So yes, that's me holding me accountable. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, the past week was a thing. Okay, so something happened before my birthday. My mom got should I say robbed? Yeah, she got robbed. Her car was stolen, and when she was recounting all the things that happened and how they hit her, because she came back with a swollen face and no vehicle, no phones, everything was taken. But God being God, one or two things here and there. We later found the car that same night after a lot of waka, but I'm just grateful that night. Funny enough, I was when she was like talking about what happened and everything was going on, I was somewhat calm. I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing, but I just found myself being very calm. And I don't know, the only thought at the moment to me was my mom is alive. Guys, I don't want to think about what could have happened, because she's like, after they took the car, they drove her some distance, dragged her into the bush, and told her to lie down. And she was just like, if anything had happened to her there, we probably not have found her up till now. And I don't know, just thinking about the whole thing, I'm just grateful. I saw my mom, I don't know, in a different light that day. It just flashed before my mind that things happen, man. And my mom needs to chill in this life. Nothing can happen to her. No, so yes, it's one of the things I'm really grateful for. That was an event that happened. And then leading up to my birthday, the joys. My sister made me cry, guys. She got me cake and then her status. I wish I could read it to you guys. Maybe I'll post it on my story one of these days. Yes. Yeah, I think I'll do that. It was really, really nice. I don't know. I'm blessed. I really think I'm blessed. So, yes. Also, this past weekend, my friend and I, Francisca, we have a company together. It's called Alio Works, but on Instagram is Alio Events 20. And we organize events, we plan weddings, and we had a wedding that we planned this past weekend. And oh my god, it went well. It went really well. That day, I think on my step counter I had like over 20,000 steps. It was hectic. Like my feet, I was practically limping when I got home, guys. Like it was not funny. But in all, it was, this kind of things that you are exhausted beyond words. But there's this sense of satisfaction. There's this sense of, yes, I did it. We did it. No. It surprises anything. Like seriously, I'm just happy that it went well. I could see, like, seeing an event that you planned and people came and were excited and had fun, and the bride and groom, they were like, oh, funny enough, the bride gave us a compliment. She's like, you guys are the first event planners. You guys are the first planners that I didn't hear your voice. Like, she was like, we didn't shout, basically. That's what she was saying. It took a whole lot not to shout, guys, trust me. But no, I totally enjoyed the whole process. And that brings me to the first part of what this podcast is about today. All good things must begin. So the whole Ileo idea was Francisca's idea, and I don't know, but sometimes, guys, you might not be the one to start the idea that brings a total change in your life. Sometimes buying into other people's ideas, you'll be surprised at how much good could come out of it. So yes, begin that good thing with that friend, begin that good thing with that stranger. You never know, all good things must begin. So yeah, I'm trying to follow an outline here, guys, so that I don't talk and over talk. But yeah, so with I've talked about the wedding. I've talked about how great my birthday was. Yes, my birthday was lit. I had nice pictures. I got home slightly drunk, I don't know, but man, I crashed immediately. I got home. Franny did a sleepover, and yet I slept and left her. I did not even check, like, oh, how are you? Are you okay? Do you have anything you need? Man, she's not a visitor after all. Franny, no apologies. Anyway, small apologies. Okay, yes. So, guys, today is the 3rd of March, yeah? So, if you think about it like this, I'm supposed to have recorded prior to today, because it's today I'm supposed to release this episode. But as with every other thing that I do, I'm struggling with being consistent. But the good part about the podcast thing is that there's like, I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to come in here and rant and talk. I act a lot of drama in my head. So yes, I feel like this is a good avenue for me to act out my drama without anybody seeing me, but they can hear my thoughts. So yes, I just, like, you guys, please, I'm going to try as much as possible to, what's that word called, be accountable to you guys. Yes, that's the word. So I'm going to really, really, really put in work to make sure that I dish out content on Instagram, content here, and just keep growing and keep making progress. Like I said, every time I start or I'm going to make a recording, I have butterflies on my tummy. I'm nervous. I'm thinking who's going to listen, and what's going to happen, how people are going to take this. But all the same, oh well, I guess you're listening now and I'm talking now and it's all going well. Yes, so I want to use the opportunity here to just generally be grateful. Like, grateful for my mom's life, grateful for friends, grateful for family, grateful for God and the peace that He gives. I'm just, yeah, like, it's easy to just look around you and think, oh, this isn't going well, and that is not going well, and this is what I would rather have, and that's what I would rather have. But sometimes if you just chill and look around, there's so much to be grateful for. So much. It was my mom's birthday on the 28th, and then I was just thinking that day, like, what if something had happened to her? What would we be saying? How would I be feeling now? I couldn't even keep up that train of thoughts for too long because, man, nah, it's not a good place, it's not a good thing to be thinking. But so yes, I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for this podcast. I'm grateful for that I'm here recording and speaking to you right now about my thoughts. It's a good place to be. Yeah. So all good things must begin. When I was thinking about a topic, I went online. No, I not. I actually thought about the whole all good things must begin thing, and then I decided to go online and just type in all good things must begin and see what I get. And apparently, there's a journal entry by Octavia Butler, all good things must begin. So reading from austincleon.com, it says, I shall be a best-selling writer. After Imago, this is me reading Octavia Butler's journal now as it's written online. So it says, I shall be a best-selling writer. After Imago, each of my looks will be on the bestseller lists: OELAT, NYT, PW, WP. I really don't know what all these are. My novels will go onto the above lists, whether publishers push them hard or not, whether I'm paid a high advance or not, whether they ever win another award or not. This is my life. I write best-selling novels. My novels go onto the bestseller lists on or shortly after publication. My novels each travel up to the top of the bestseller list, and they reach the top and stay on top for months, at least 2. Each of my novels does this, in his words. So be it, exclamation mark. So see to it, exclamation mark. I will find the way to do this. So be it, see to it. Wow. My books will be read by millions of people. I will buy a beautiful home in an excellent neighborhood. I will send poor black youngsters to Clarion or other writers' workshop. I will help poor black youngsters broaden their horizons. I will help poor black youngsters go to college. I will get the best of health care for my mother and myself. I will hire a car whenever I want or need to. I will travel whenever and wherever in the world that I choose. My books will be read by millions of people. So be it, see to it. I like this. So yes, that's Octavia Butler's notebook. And it says, so part of what is written on austincleon.com says, here's the inside cover of one of Octavia E. Butler's commonplace books from around 1988. She wrote herself many of these motivational notes, which can be found in her archives at the Huntington. In quotes, that encouragement was probably essential. Butler faced a lot of challenges. She grew up black and poor in Pasadena, California, when legal segregation was dead, but de facto segregation was very much alive. In several interviews, Butler said she wrote because she had 2 choices: write or die. If I hadn't written, I probably would have done something stupid that would have led to my death, she said cheerfully. This is nice. So yeah, I don't know. I think I should stop here. There's much more. I think I should just stop here. It says, looking at Butler's notes, I was reminded of the notebook of another fiction writer, James Salter, who wrote all his novels by hand, but will start his notebooks with advice to himself on the inside flap. And this flap from his notebook for his 1967 novel, A Sport and a Pastime, has advice from Andre Gide. Write as if this were your only book, your last book. Into it, put everything you were saving, everything precious, every scrap of capital, every penny, as it were. Don't be afraid of being left with nothing. Oh, this is so good. So, guys, what I take from this is that yes, all good things must begin. If you need to write to yourself to make sure that you begin and you continue, please write. If you need to, whatever you need to do, if you need to hold yourself accountable by doing something extra, like I'm holding myself accountable to you guys right now, please go ahead and do it. All good things must begin. So I think I will end here for this episode. Please listen. I have more things in store, new segments that I'm thinking about doing with you guys. Yeah. So in conclusion, I don't know why I named this episode Dearest Diamond, All Good Things Must Begin. I guess it just came to mind and I did that. But here is my final note to myself, as I always and might always do. Dearest Diamond, all good things must begin, and I have begun. Thank you. Take care, guys. See you next episode. It was really good speaking to you once again from the depths of my heart. I'm grateful. Thanks for listening. Bye.